class sizes were like small and very intimate. And at that point in my life, I realized that I'm very much of an intimate learner. I learn like more like on like a one-on-one basis, like a lot of like hands-on. And I noticed that that was some of the things that SIBA offered. With SIBA being like very, you know, small and intimate, it gave me that opportunity to truly focus in on my education.
So this last challenge is avant-garde.
That's right. I just can't believe that we are already here. Last challenge.
I know, so what do you think of avant-garde?
When I think of avant-garde, I immediately think of just wearable art, and I think it just takes a special designer to color outside the lines and make designs that are just non-conventional, outside of the mainstream fashion, rules or trends. All right, what do we have here?
So this is the jumpsuit that I was working on. So I do a lot of stripes in what I already make.
Okay.
So my main thing that I wanted to do with Avant-Garde Challenge was experiment with more ways of doing stripes, more places of doing them that I don't usually do them, just placement and kind of technique. So I've tried all different types of techniques to bring the
I
stripes
see
into
texture
it.
too, or I don't know if you
Yes.
would call it texture. I'm not a designer, but
I call it sheen.
Sheen,
So I
okay.
wanted to play with matte versus gloss.
Okay.
And do that as well. You want to see my sketch?
Oh yeah,
of
absolutely. I would love to. Let's
So
see.
here are my two looks.
Okay.
And so Madison and I are doing a full rainbow to where she has the red, pink, orange, yellow,
Okay.
and I have the green, blue, and purple. I am actually going to be making a two-model coat.
Whoa, that's very ambitious, don't you think?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm ready.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. No, I see the creation. I see the creativity, and I like it. I like that there's a lot of elements, but they all come together on the sketches. So.
So how far are you today?
I'm close to done.
Okay.
I just got a male fitting. I got a waistband to put in, tailor the jacket.
So this is men's,
Yeah, this is men's.
no men's.
This is women's.
This is women's.
Yeah, so they both get like 3 pieces.
What's in here?
Like quilting.
Okay.
You know, I kind of poofed it out,
Okay.
gave it some structure so it could hold in place. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So this is a short jacket.
So yeah, like a crop jacket.
Okay.
Contrast collar lined. You know, all the way down.
What do you have going under?
The butterfly dress there.
Here?
No, it's over there. On
Oh, the one you're working on with the rhinestones.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got you now.
Yeah, so hopefully this works.
So you have a men's and women's look.
Yeah.
What's the men's look? More of a suit?
Not really a suit, but I guess you could say it's a suit because it's totally contrast. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right.
But more like separates, jacket, pants. It's things that you can, you know,
You can buy separately.
and swap out. You know, with anything else in your wardrobe.
Right.
This is this is gonna be.
Yeah.
This is my contrast on the men's shirt. You know, double pocket,
Oh,
off-center neckline, and then we go drop the buttons in. And that should be good.
Okay. So I see a lot of color, which is very different from what we've seen before from you. How do you feel?
I'm really excited. I don't really work with color very often, but I'm really being pushed out of my comfort zone because Lucas is so obsessed with every color except
Good.
red.
Except
Except
red.
red.
It's okay. I'm not a big fan of red either, so it doesn't look good on every skin tone. How are you guys working together?
We're working together really, really great. We were already talking like the entire time, every day. So
Oh,
being
good.
paired was really
As
fun.
a designer, do you prefer to work as a team, or do you think it's a challenge?
I love working with other people because I'll never have every idea in the world, obviously.
Okay.
So if I'm working with somebody else, then like bouncing ideas off of each other, you're going to create something that is different than what you originally wanted,
Okay.
and you'll always push yourself further than if it was just you and your own thoughts.
That I have to agree with you 100%. I think you guys, you guys are a great team. I see some great stuff happening here. I'm not a judge, but I love fashion and I can see some great things happening. So good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. This is
This
like
is
one of the
looking good.
coolest projects I've ever done. Like I'm loving it. It's gonna, right now it still kind of looks like what, but like
Yeah.
I have to keep letting it dry, put another layer, let it dry.
And so this is one.
So yeah, this is my women's wear, and it is a jumpsuit, and it's got like a 70s vibe to it as well, and it's got mesh throughout and this beautiful bell bottom. My menswear has these pants, and then on top is a blazer that I'm inserting these wings on the bottom that when he okay, and so this is kind of complicated to explain without showing you a sketch, but I also have, so there's accessory that's going to come with this that I'm going to bring to the show.
Okay.
But it's going to be, it sounds funny, but it's going to be a rod with a globe on it. So it's tying in with this globe and the message. And so when he picks up the rod, the wings are going to come up off of his blazer. So he's going to be kind of flying.
I'm spreading it out and I'm trying to attach the wings. But that may not be the best effect. I think I'm gonna just go center and put a seam in the center where the body is, and which it kind of does that effect when I put the stitches around it, I'm thinking. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
A lot of the designers are out of their comfort zone, so I'm really excited to see where they take this avant-garde challenge.
And that's what it takes to be a good designer. You can't always be in the comfort zone, otherwise your creativity gets very stagnant. So this is what they needed, and I think they are excelling at it.
Yeah, and they've got to blow this out of the water. I mean, this is art fashion. This is the challenge for them right now.
Class sizes were like small and very intimate, and at that point in my life I realized that I'm very much of an intimate learner. I learn like more like on like a one-on-one basis, like a lot of like hands-on, and I noticed that was some of the things that SIBA offered. With SIBA being like very small and intimate, it gave me that opportunity to truly focus in on my education.
My name is Dwight Carter, and I am the executive producer for Fashion Anarchy Designer Competition, and I have with me
Izzy Polanco, your co-host and co-founder of Restyled by Izzy. Tonight's challenge is avant-garde.
the designers were paired up into teams, and they will be judged on their teamwork as a collection, and then they will be judged as an overall winner for Fashion Anarchy.
That's right. But first, it is time to meet our judges. Tonight we have with us Emily Huey, Joey Flo, Michael Shedd, Holly Gibson, and Claire Thomas Morgan.
Let's see our first designers.
Our first team is Brandon and Caroline.
going into this, we had had a couple run-ins before, so I knew to compromise coming out of the gate. So when I saw her print the first show, it immediately made me think of hatching butterflies in the 2nd grade. So I thought that it was be a good gesture and a good way to make our collections cohesive that way, to just agreeing to use the same print.
The detail from the men's look is really my favorite out of everything. I think with what you did and how you did and the placement of Felix and the jacket, I mean, I think you took streetwear and added the avant-garde, and it was purposely placed with the butterflies. Like, I really love the delicacy of everything. And I really think in any color, anything, I mean, even little chartreuse, it could really honestly be a thing. And I'm here for it. And I'm gonna say too, also, the construction on your pieces, very well done. Very, very well. I need that.
So when Brandon said he would like to use my print, but remix it, I said, I really like that because originally I did this print to show Metamorphosis. And so because we're using it a second time around, but just in a different way, I decided to just think of elevation, because now more than ever, our world is hurting, whether it's through global warming, through, differences in opinion with what's going on with our world, COVID and politics. So I wanted the viewer to see this as the art it is. So I use the plastic bottles to show that you can actually upcycle, as well as with my menswear piece, I use as much of the fabric as I possibly could to avoid waste. So I'm just, I can continue. And then also with the planet, and it's like, it's like if we were to look on the outside in and we think about what's going to happen in the future, what's going to go, what's going to happen with our planet, what's going to go on with our people, with humanity. So I really wanted to just, get this sense of kind of like a 70s vibe, like a peace and love, and at the same time, just elevation.
I love the how you made the earth as the eyes.
Thank you.
And how, like some models have that. That was genius. And then I love the crown too. So great job.
Thank you so much.
Love the avant-garde inspiration. I definitely think that you have fit issues, and I definitely think it's construction issues, especially with the fabric. I love the remix and how y'all have done it and the play with everything in the construction. I'm just really disappointed with the construction. Yeah, I definitely think that the placement of the bell bottom, and how I think if you just did a basic cut, that's beautiful. I hear all your references. I see all your references. I think just the failing factor is just construction. It is avant-garde. It's beautiful. And I think the styling and everything, it's everything. It's just, I just want the construction to be there. And it fits her bust perfectly. God bless you, girl.
Thank you. And we would like to know how you feel about the judges' comments.
Voice your opinion on our social media.
We are ready to present to you what Lucas and Madison have prepared for us.
So when Madison and I were paired up, we wanted to start out with something that we had in common. We are both part of the LGBTQIA plus community. We wanted to go along with that as actually a story. So we where a lot of people that are outside of that community think of it as being kind of excessive, but really that's just diverse, and that's what makes us so beautiful. So we wanted to have our story be beauty in excess. With me, I put a lot of stripes into the things that I work with. So I wanted with my designs to be able to show you as many different ways of using stripes and different techniques and different placement that I haven't done before to show you more avant-garde looks. We wanted to stick with the rainbow, but not do the more primary rainbow. We took it more pastels and jewel tones just to give it a less shock effect and a more beauty effect. Then on top of that, with the print that we designed, it is actually love is love in Morse code over and over again. It's throughout all the different looks in different colorways.
I love it. I recognize also that avant-garde doesn't have to always be a clown or this Empire State Building. I recognize that avant-garde means never been seen before. I ain't never seen it. I definitely think it's a scaled down version of it. The construction is beautiful. I think, once again, any color, you name it, sign me up, as long as it fits me in my hips. I want to see the prints.
So look on the blue of the leg on that look.
Stop. That's avant-garde, darling.
So I use cutouts a ton in my designs, so I wanted to kind of play off of that and put cutouts in places where you normally wouldn't see them, or in ways that aren't as common. And I also played on the idea of excess by having Hannah wearing 2 shirts and, in a sense, 2 different skirts. And Audrey is wearing, in a way, 2 different shirts. So just the beauty in excess. I just love silly things. And I thought adding a little muffin top hat would be silly, but also kind of avant-garde and something more unique that maybe you hadn't seen before. I just wanted to add at least one thing that was a little bit shocking or a little bit completely out of the box, and that's what I chose.
Whose idea was it for like the double top or like double shirt or double pants? I love that idea.
Thank you.
It's so creative because it fits perfectly. It's like almost utility, but I love like the color in it. So great job on that. I truly do like it.
As the judges take a moment to deliberate, we'll take a quick break.
Stay tuned for more Fashion Anarchy.
The class sizes were like small and very intimate, and at that point in my life I realized that I'm very much of an intimate learner. I learn like more like on like a one-on-one basis, like a lot of like hands-on, and I noticed that that was some of the things that SIBA offered. With SIBA being like very, you know, small and intimate, it gave me that opportunity to truly focus in on my education.
Welcome back to Fashion Anarchy.
The judges were given a very tough challenge to be able to decide on the winning team and the overall Fashion Anarchy winning designer.
Judges, we are so ready for you to announce the winner.
All right, so we have 2 winners tonight. We have a team challenge winner, so 2 of you will win that, and then we have an individual winner. For our team challenge winner, Lucas and Madison. We selected you. We thought you worked really well together. You showed us something new and fresh, and we just love what you did. And we could see that you took a theme and you both approached that theme both together and individually. So excellent job working together.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, and then for our overall Fashion Anarchy winner, we brought it down to Brandon and Lucas for our final two, and this was really, really tough. Brandon, we think you have a great business going. You've shown us really great construction and tailoring. You've been really consistent throughout this challenge, all the challenges. Lucas, you've done an amazing job with tailoring and construction. You've shown us really great things with menswear, which we know is a challenge and often quite more difficult than women's wear. So we are awarding you with our Fashion Anarchy 2021 prize.
Thank you so much for this opportunity and to be able to show exactly what I do and what I want to be able to bring to St. Louis with my fashion. And I can't wait to do it and to be able to have all of you there as I'm doing it.
So, when we came up with our theme of love is love and equality, we really wanted to display that message in a way that wasn't aggressive and just really beautiful and conceptual, and I think we nailed it, and this is the best thing that could have happened. I am so proud of Lucas.
It was a very tough competition. I mean, I came into this competition, the only person that I knew of was Brandon, and I have been following him for years, and I was excited to meet him and get to compete against him. And I mean, I was intimidated, I can say that. But I mean, I did everything that I could to show out and to show that I deserved to win, and it paid off.
I think it was a great outcome. Of course, I'm a little disappointed that I didn't win, but Lucas, he is a star player. He has great construction and a great imagination. So congratulations to him.
So I've been rooting for Lucas like this entire time. He has been the most generous, easygoing individual in this entire, competition. And I really see his passion for design. And I think that me and Brandon should have won the team challenge. I don't know if he saw like what I saw, but I feel like our look really did look cohesive. We had challenges, but we still, I think, produced a good product, and we still produced art. So I'm honestly satisfied, and I think we're winners.
I think it could have gone anyway. I thought all the designs were really unique, and I could have seen it go anyways. So I was really excited to see the contestants work with the Card Textile Fabrics to come up with their designs. I thought both groups came up with really unique designs. Caroline and Brendan came up with a great print, very vibrant with the butterflies, used a number of different Card Textile fabrics, and was just a really stunning, vibrant design. And then Madison and Lucas, they came up with color as their focus. And just the bright colors were really refreshing and different and avant-garde. And it was just really fun to see how they took color as their main statement. And we digitally printed all of those colors in solids and came up with the shades to make some unique colors that you normally wouldn't find in our solid dyed fabrics.
I am so impressed with the work of all the designers, especially Lucas. I'm a little bit partial, but the work that Madison put into those two pieces that she created was phenomenal. And then the other two designers who also, I mean, the work that they put in, they had a really incredible design concept. I really liked the way that Brandon had the 3D butterflies coming off of his print. It really kind of made it alive instead of just two-dimensional. So I thought that was really, really impressive. And then Caroline's look were out of this world. I mean, I couldn't have even imagined something like that. So I was really impressed with everybody.
This was a great event. We really enjoyed hosting it at the Collective Thread on Wash Ave and get to see some of the looks from concept to completion. And I loved watching the designers struggle through the patterning and the development of their apparel items. And I loved the avant-garde and I loved the looks. And it's just exciting to see so much talent in St. Louis, Missouri. Super happy with the results. I totally agreed with the judges. We always loved watching Lucas. He has a real eye for detail, and we love to see his skill in sewing and putting things together and construction. We think he was just hands down should have been the winner. I loved the butterfly print. I thought that it was beautiful, and I think that it kind of spoke to itself of the print. But as far as the collection, I didn't feel as connected to it. I didn't think it told as much of a story as the other collection. I think the other collection was like a group of youthful people that you wanted to join. You knew where they were going, you knew what they were about, and it was just really clear what statement they were trying to make.
Thank you so much for watching Fashion Anarchy. It has been a great experience for us and for the designers as well.
It's been amazing. I want to thank the Collective Thread and Cart Textile for their support. We'll see you next year.